yeah, you know what that is. That's Billy Joel up in this motherfucker. What's it, 1989? Nah, it's 2018, baby. You know what's happening. Yeah, am I gonna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Maybe. I know this song. I don't even know the song that well. Not that well. I'm from the hood. I don't know this kind of shit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I guess we'll go see how it goes, right? Yeah, fuck it. Cassidy, Austin Lee, Cobra Kai, 17, CJ, Irish Cold, Terror, AC, Cobra Games, Floaters, Perm, Rex, Fails, Maxwell, Freeman, H2O's gotta go, Bobby killed the ref. I already did it. Yeah, look at that. I don't even have no more lyrics, so I'm just gonna make this shit up. Quartz is fucking crazy, what else can I say? Russ Cole is weird, Tyson Wagner. Trash, Spider, Dupree, Paul Pugh's gone for now. And what else do I have to fucking say? Oh shit. Third verse. Who else got a name? Let's see. Oh shit, I gotta run out of name. Oh wait, no, I got a few names. Let's see. How we go? Ricky's unsafe and Just is Hollywood. Capo Genovese calling Brooklyn down today. Who else can I name? My brain is not working, so fucking song is done for me today. You can kiss my round brown ass right fucking now. This is The Desk, episode 1 for something I can't count the rest. You can suck my balls and suck my dick from the fucking back. You can kiss my balls and suck my dick from the fucking back. Alright, we're done. Sorry. So, yeah, welcome to another edition of The Desk. I'm your host, JCS, the owner, founder, ruler, grand poop of OCW and subsidiaries. If you're still listening right now, listener discretion is strongly advised. And do me a favor, do me a solid, do me a good looks. If you're watching this on YouTube, which you probably should be, hit like. That'd be real cool. Excuse me. And while you're at it, if you haven't, you should subscribe. But then you're like, why I'm gonna subscribe for? Why are you telling me what to do? I'll tell you why I'm telling you to subscribe. Because if you subscribe, you get all of our content, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm sorry, Tuesdays and Fridays. And every end of the month, a wonderful pay-per-view. We submit about, 20 videos a week. And if you're into that whole competitive PvP WWE, we got you covered. That's us. That's right there on YouTube. You can check it out. You can check out all these cool matches. You can even check out some old custom matches from back in the day. We even take requests from the forum and community. And if you want to get the whole story, you want to learn everything there is to know about OCW, you can check out OCWFED.com and OCWFED.TV to watch the shows, the role play shows. Now, like, what you tell you, what's a role play show? What does that mean? Basically, OCW is D&D for wrestling nerds. I had this premonition on the bus going to work, and I'm like, a lot of things that happen in OCW, this is like you're rolling 10 for initiative, you fuck. And it's like, man, it really is D&D for wrestling nerds in the sense that, like, you can kind of do whatever you want within the confines of a rule set. And I'll get to that in a second, because it's I've been doing a project, and you may have seen it on the Discord. And speaking of the Discord, there will be a purge of the Discord in the coming days. I'm gonna keep it like this. We be on some off color shit, and it's time to curve some motherfuckers, because there's too many of y'all on the Discord, like a lot of people, but some of y'all don't say nothing. So if you ain't saying nothing, I can't trust you, fam. You got to go. You want to come back later? Cool. You let me know on the forum or whatever. We add you right back. But for right now, nah. I ain't trying to have my word used against me in a court of law. Know what I mean? Nah. No, but seriously, I don't know, man. It feels like there's dead weight, so I got to get rid of that weight. If you're one of the quiet types, I mean, I get you, but it's a community, so you got to, it can't just be like the usual suspects going nuts, and then everybody kind of like, like that lady who was calling the cops on people in the cookout. I know you're doing, white lady, crazy. Hey, guy, we're calling the cops. Barbecuing while black, yeah. Think you slick, you're not slick. So anyway, yeah. As I was saying, where was I? OCW is D&D for wrestling nerds in more than one sense of the word, man. You look back you look back at our iterations, and I mean, at one point we had like the 2.5 rules, which are very, very stringent. We had locked in classes, and now we do like the 5 point whatever rules, which is more free form. But it's just, that's what it is. And that's more like when you embrace that, I think that'll do us good when we embrace that energy, because that's really what it is. It's that. It's also kind of like a bastion of not the weirdos, the wrestling weirdos, because let's face it, the community is full of a lot of strange people, and we have a niche, but it's a nice niche, and the people in the niche, in our niche, are actually cool. So I'm thankful and happy for that. We ain't got no like bizarro weirdos yet. I mean, we've had them in OCW a couple of times, but for the most part, we've been pretty weirdo free. And I'm thankful each and every day for that. But anyway, let me get to the point, because I'm not trying to be here forever. Really not. I spent about maybe 10 minutes, if I'm being honest, trying to get that Billy Joel thing going. I'm still not happy, and I'm not trying to go back and do it again because my brain's weird like that, OCD. Anyway, if you notice, we've been doing a lore campaign, and I'm serious about this. I said on the Discord, on the forums, I said it actually, I think maybe a couple weeks ago in a podcast, I really want our lore to be there. It needs to be there, because this is 13, 14 years of like history, and I've been going back because I'm actually, as I said on the Discord, I'm putting together the championship lineage for all championships, and there is a lot of them in OCW, and there's a lot of overlap, and it's a lot of work. And for the most part, the OCW championship is actually almost done, pretty much. I've been at it for a couple of days, and shout out to Cap, because Cap was like, Capo Genovese, he was like, oh, if you need any help, let me know. If you need help with stuff. And I was like, oh, word, bro, I got you. So I told him that. He was like, oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, he's chipping in, and we got some other people chipping in. Just little bits and bobs. Like, I can just, it's good because I can say to someone like, hey, Austin, hey, Austin, when you had Seth, who do you remember as champion? And he can give me a framework to go through, because, dude, we have like, 1,200, 1,300 shows to go through. I have all of them. Some of them are online, and most of them are online, but a large chunk of them aren't. And you know why? Just check back previous episodes or whatever. But yeah, so I've been going back, and it's cool because sometimes I have to go into the show, and like, I thought I forgot about a lot of this stuff, and I didn't forget so much as I just didn't have it in the front of my head. But in the back, you look back like, oh shit, like mad cool shit has happened. Like, what I realized is you can tell the fuck shit periods in OCW, man. Like 2010 was brutal. Like brutal. 2009 was kind of iffy, kind of shaky. And then 2010 was brutal. And you can tell, like, you can see when, the peaks and the valleys. You can see all the various champions. Like, there's a lot of them, and I'm still not done. I still have to go through 06, 05. I have parts of 05 from the old site, and 04, and then 06, 07. Not really done yet. I'm right now around 09-ish, working my way down between 09 and 08. And there's like a lot. There's just so many. Like, 09 was kind of when Leon Hart became Leon Hart, and I actually saw the match. The match was at SummerSide 2008, and Nate Ortiz was the champion, shocker, and he fought Guy Fausto and Leon Hart. And at the time, Guy and Nate Ortiz had just come off of being the CCW champion. Guy Fausto was the OCW champion. They had a match the prior at Endgames 2008. And the winner would be, the unification match would be between CCW and OCW, would have the OCW World Heavyweight Championship, right? So Nate won that, and we consolidated CCW into OCW because at the time they were two separate brands with a gigantic roster, as you can see in the calendars and shit like that. At the time, Leon was kind of like on his maybe third year in OCW, and he was gaining that momentum. This was a little bit after. He had beat Spoon for the North American at the live show and became the North American champion. Spoon was having like a 187 day tear, at the time was a big deal, and Leon won. and it kind of like put the rocket on his pack. But then, you know, as he gaining momentum, there's, you know, the trials and tribulations of OCW. But SummerSlam 2008 was the match where he officially became the man. And it's kind of cool to remember back then, because leading up to that, he was working a program. I actually worked an 18-month program with Nate Ortiz that I forgot about. And I was a gigantic kid, like, yeah, always like, oh, you love Nate. But back then, it was like, nope. Like the stuff. So it's just kind of cool to look back. And I think that when we're done with this, for the most part, because right now what we don't have is we have the basic structure. My thing is that I get marred in the details and then I get overstressed out and I tap out. So what I did this time is I made it simpler for myself and for Capo, because Capo was doing it the long form way. Like, don't do that, bro, you kill yourself. So we're just gonna have champion, and then, you know, when we have a new champion. So if anybody wants to get like the reigns or how many matches in between, that's simple. You can take that time yourself in phase 2 of the project, and you can tell us and we'll add that. Or you can just tell us a number and we'll add that. We'll make little notes, you know, we'll annotate as needed. But, you know, I just figured that by this way we can actually get a framework, and we can right now, because let me pull this bitch up right now. Wow. Looking at it right now, we've had roughly, this is only up to 2008. This is only so far I'm only up to April, March of 2008. And we have about 44 different champions. A lot of familiar names that you remember, like names like Drago, Sean McGee, Parker, Pugh, Trance. Some names you don't remember, like Aries, Cody Storm, Pat Lomach, Trevor McManus, Chris Ryder, Leon Hart, Vinny V, who's here. It's kind of funny because a lot of people are actually here now. Guy Fausto, Blake Magin, shout out to Blake Magin, shout out to Magin, good father, father number 1 on Facebook. But yeah, man, it's cool because what I did is I also annotate little fuck shit just for me. Like if there's stars, there's some kind of fuck shit with your reign. There's a couple stars here and there, and it's just good, because what's gonna happen is when I'm done with this, this is gonna be the guideline. And you can, you know, when you look at this, you can look at somebody like, oh, you click on, I don't know, you look at Tiberius Dupree, and you're like, oh, hey, that's that guy, that, you know, whatever. And then you look at him like, yo, Dupree was a champion for like 192 days. What the fuck? You look at like a Jacob Trance, like, oh, look at that stupid fat guy, and like he was a champion for 511 days. It's crazy, you know. So it's stuff like that you can see and check on people. And you know, you'll see the stars, and we'll annotate from there. But it's just exciting because it kind of motivated me. And looking at the CCW heritage as well. See, the CW has a pretty rich heritage. And shout out to Seth Irving for giving me kind of a good guideline. So looking at this, in a kind of, I guess, I don't know, maybe Easter egg capacity. Yeah, if you notice, what happened is in 2008, in rather June of 2008, as I said, the unification happened, and it was Nate Ortiz versus Guy Fausto, and that became the OCW Championship. But what's also added is, now in March of 2018, the championship has returned. It's been it was marked as retired because, you know, I guess the merger or whatever. But technically, if you want, you could actually add these people, like, theoretically, to the main list. It's fucking crazy when you think about it. So I did my best to annotate stuff and, you know, to keep things as simple as possible. But it's just nice to see the world build slowly but surely. And I recommend anybody who's been here for a long time, even new guys, just if you have info you want to help, let me know. And, you know, the sooner I get help, the more help I get, the easier it is. And there's little cheat things that we do to go through, but there's so much work to do. We have CCW. Well, no, CCW is mostly done. Like Heavyweight, Pride, which is actually, the funny thing about Pride is Pride goes back. Pride goes all the way back to like 2004. No, I'm sorry, 2005 or 6. That's going to be a fun one. Light Heavyweight Championship is pretty much done. The Tag Team Champion, whoa. Women's Championship goes back like to 2006 as well. And National Champion goes back a long way. North American and the Hardcore goes back. The Hardcore has Matt Lynn, the TV champ. Funny because the Turmoil, the Turmoil champion actually goes back a bit as well. So it's kind of cool to see where stuff, aligns. And it's kind of exciting, so I'm happy for that. But let's move on, because I'm sure you guys are tired of me talking about, lore, because I'm a fan of that shit, because I don't know, why the fuck not? Turmoil 200. I'm not gonna say much because you guys covered it for the most part, but good job, man. As I said before, I was very surprised by the rookies, so shout out to y'all. It's cool in the sense that the consensus was we wanted to make Turmoil whole, and I honestly thought it would be more work than I was prepared to do. But yeah, I kind of made it real easy and proved that OCW, or rather, y'all are not just one. A few people don't mean shit. And it's the thing is, it's always been this way. Like, OCW doesn't matter. Like, we've had where people dipped, we had where people got fired, and like, oh no, it's gonna be no. Shit keeps turning. The wheels still keep on turning. Shades will keep on burning, rolling down the river. So yeah, the fact that y'all resilient as fuck and bounce back, it's cool because, as I was saying before, you look back a year ago, and what did you have? Oh, the hoots are the devil, blah, blah, blah. Oh, B17 is cancer. B17 was banned this time last year. He was banned, well, he thought it was for a permanent ban, but it was actually like maybe 3 months for being a fuckface, a literal fuckface. And now Naked Man is the CCW champion. That's fucking crazy. And congratulations on your upcoming, personal thing. I ain't gonna spoil it because it's fucking YouTube and I ain't trying to, be in the motherfucker's pocket. Out in their business. So congratulations on that. It's just cool. Last year the Hoots were villains, and now everyone's cool. Everyone's like, working together, not loving each other, but you know what I'm saying. Just being a community. It's really exciting to see. You got the Jess Man dropping Riot reviews. You got people, chipping in on Turmoil, people chipping on Riot. And it just makes me happy. It just proves that, no one person is that influential. I guess maybe me. But even, not even me, because in 2009 I wasn't really around. OCW was doing all right. Kind of. So maybe not even that. So yeah, so shout out to y'all doing real good. But I'm noticing that what's gonna be the issue is we have Lucian coming up. And by the way, sorry about that. We have Lucian coming up, and there's a lot of matches. Some of you know your matches, some of you don't. But here's the general consensus. If you have to ask if it's day or night, it's day for you. If you have to ask. So some of y'all know it's day. Someone like Flojo, if you're on the show, no, it's not night, fuckface, it's day. So stop it. Yeah, there's some matches that have to be clarified, but for the most part, we're getting them out. Like we're saying, hey, you guys are fighting so that you don't have to wait till the card, so you know what you have to do. You'll be given the date, time of day as well, because it's a day and night arena. Some of you were asking what happened with the Tokyo Dome stuff. Basically, the arena was done, but due to limitation of 2K, it was cool, but the arena felt too small, and there was a lot of things that we wanted to do that we weren't able to do to make it stand out. So I was like, fuck it, just make the biggest, bestest arena that you can with the amount of time you got. Go nuts, and that's what we got, and it looks dope. And it's in Orlando, Florida. So Florida man, be careful. So I'll be excited for that. And it's available for PS4 and Xbox One, so you can grab that now and go. You hear my voice, you can go grab it now, download it, and do your matches. We have anywhere between 13 and 17. I'm gonna cut that down because I want to have 2 nights. I want to do Prime on Saturday and the main show on Sunday. Now I know it shouldn't be said, if you're on Prime, don't get butthurt, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If you're on Prime, shut the fuck up. It's Lucian. You should just be happy you're at Lucian. I'm not gonna be able to get everybody in because I'm not gonna just throw everybody in matches for the sake of matches, because when you do that, you dilute the product and things will turn shitty, and then I'll get angry. Lucian is my special show, so if people fuck up at Lucian, it's not a good look. So here's the other thing for Lucian. If I hear commentary, I'm not using your match. So fix it. If I hear commentary, you need to fix that shit ASAP. If I see the bar, like when you do online entrances, if I see the fucking bar with your gamer tag on it, I'm not using your match. I know it's Lucian, so like I don't have to say that, but I'm saying it just to say it because there's gonna be somebody, because there's a lot of rookies and y'all don't know no better. So now I'm letting you know, don't do that. I won't use. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna use it. Don't do that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. There's a couple of matches. There's a couple of matches I want to see. There's a couple of matches I'm excited to learn about, and it's gonna be cool. And here's my take: don't OD, because I'd rather you have a short match that's entertaining than a long match that pisses me off. Turmoil 200 kind of towed that line a little bit. Like there was a couple matches I thought might have been a little bit too long, but then they were entertaining so it kind of canceled out. Like the rookie match, without Butcher Barnett's 45-minute entrance, match would have been a lot shorter, and I would have been, I still enjoyed the match. That was a great match. And to be said, the ending parts of that match were fucking dope as shit. But for the most part, I'm actually pretty pleased. But again, as I said, don't be shocked if you're not included at Lucian. It's tight. So you're gonna have to, do what you can. Speaking of doing what you can, after Lucian, some of you may not know what happens. It's called the summer lull, and that's basically, it's summertime. We out here barbecuing, picnics, getting arrested for barbecuing and picnic by racist white women. The whole nine. So it kind of is an interesting point. I'm sorry, an interesting premise with the summer lull. The summer lull is when a lot of the vets kind of just, they go on autopilot. And I'll keep it 100. A lot of people go on autopilot, which is it is what it is. I'm not trying to kill people. As long as people do what they got to do, I'm cool. And I try not to like overwork people as well. Like, for example, the Turmoil cards have been a little late. We're going to fix that, and I apologize for that. Riot cards, the same deal. I apologize for that. We got to give you enough time. But then sometimes we give you enough time, you're like, it's going to be late. You can suck my dick. No, it's not. But yeah, what was I saying? So, the summer lull. The funny thing about the summer lull is it gives people who are motivated to succeed a push, in the sense that once spots were like super in demand, like, oh my God, I can't get booked. You'll notice that you're able to get booked because there's a lot more openings. So one way that you can kind of, elevate your angles and yourself. And even on a permanent basis, because there's been plenty of people that in the summer, they capitalize and then it kind of gives them that wave of momentum in their career moving forward. Because it's like, oh, hey, you got over it then. And you just ride that wave. But so that's for y'all. Like, you need to, if you want to, that's your moment to shine, because it's not, it's still like a shark nest, but there's time to shine than the summer. And then especially since it's like laid back, you got more like wiggle room to like do your thing. So that's my little cheat code to you. Do with that information as you wish, so to speak. What else? Yes, some more news down the pipeline. The booker for Riot's gonna be taking a sabbatical for an indeterminate amount of time. What does that mean? Like I say on the Discord, I am a trash booker. Like I'm not a good booker. And you know why? Because I don't like dealing with people like in that capacity. I said like a bunch. Sorry about that. So that's gonna be a fucking test for me. But as I said, what I'm thinking is, and what I think is gonna be a good idea, and by good idea I mean terrible idea, is the Riot Guest Host Challenge. What the fuck is that? That is making you motherfuckers book Riot for the next, I don't know how many weeks once it starts. So you have TTT presents Riot, you have Hollywood Riot with Justin Jess, you have Riot from Brooklyn, you have Jungle Riot with Drago Caesar, you have the very king of kindness and safety Riot with Mugen. Fuck, what else? You have a very unsafe Riot with Ricky. You have a very Irish Riot with CJ. you have an Odinson Riot with Valkyrie. Shout out to Valkyrie and Sticks. Y'all doing your thing. Appreciate that. Y'all cool. Y'all good eggs. What else we got? You got a very Showblitz Riot with Showblitz. Basically, I'm gonna ask, and whoever wants to do it, not do it like every week, but whoever's gonna steps in. I think it might be kind of cool to just see guest booking and just see what kinds of fucking clusterfucks I have to uncork. But you know what? It'll be your fault, not mine, so I'm happy with that. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens when we have that. And speaking of, so I want to have more PS4 matches on Tuesdays, so be on the lookout for that. And that's pretty much where I'm at, man. I'm just thankful y'all doing what you got to do. Keep spreading the good word. Keep doing what you got to do. Keep just being entertaining. I'm very pleased for the most part. Y'all bumping and grind. It's just cool to see, like, you got a guy like Cass who's like, oh, you know, he's someone who doesn't deserve to be in OCW. When he became champion, I was like, oh man, it's gonna be kind of ugh. And he's doing his thing. B17 was called boring for like 2.5 years. Was banned for like 6 months. He's a CCW champion on Turmoil, and he's fucking weird, and people like it. It's cool. Turmoil went from just like fucking one person at the top to like a bunch. And that's because of y'all doing your thing. The mid-card was one person, and now it's a bunch. That's because y'all doing your thing. So keep doing your thing. And I'll keep supporting you as best as I can. And that's going to do it for me. Again, if you like it, hit subscribe. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. I'm sure I'll think of something after the fact, but I got turned on my AC when I record, and I am sweating bullets like a motherfucker. So we done out here. And in the words of Billy Joel, I ain't start the fire, and the world keeps turning, and